Thanks for joining us on this Friday, April 10th. I'm Leah Jordan. It's 6 a.m. on this Friday morning, and Fox 13 is getting you ready for your day. Let's go ahead and get started with Fox 13 meteorologist Brittany DuBose. She's live in Severe Weather Center 13.
An outside track coming up in less than 10 minutes.
This morning, the state of New York now has more COVID-19 cases than any country in the world, except the U.S., of course, as this hour, the Empire State has more than 161,000 cases. Spain has 153,000. Let's take a look at the Johns Hopkins tracking map. Here in the United States, we have more than 466,000 people with COVID-19. But the good news is that more than 26,000 people have recovered. Now, here in the Mid-South, in Tennessee, 4,634 cases with 94 deaths. 1,006 of those cases and 20 of those deaths happened right here in Shelby County. Arkansas, 1,146 cases and 21 people have died. And in Mississippi, 2,260 cases and 76 deaths. Happening today, more than 30 sites across the state of Tennessee are offering coronavirus testing, including one right here in Memphis at the Tri-State Community Health Center. Fox 13's Dominique Dillon joins us live from Oakville. Dominique, can people just show up and get tested?
13 News.
All right, thank you, Dominique. President Trump optimistic about reopening the country soon. Yesterday, the president said the U.S. has now tested more than 2 million people. Health experts on his coronavirus task force also highlighted some of the progress made in recent days, but they say more testing is needed. Meanwhile, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell tried to push a $250 billion small business loan bill yesterday, but Democrats shot it down. The president is urging both sides to work together.
Need both, and it should be for people that are working, for the workers.
Vice President Mike Pence says they want to reopen the country as soon as possible once the virus is contained. He says they're looking at the possibility of opening on a county-by-county basis. New numbers from the Shelby County Health Department present a disturbing picture about how COVID-19 is impacting the Black community. According to the data, 71% of coronavirus victims are Black and have pre-existing medical conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, or asthma. And data from Mississippi shows an equally chilling picture. Fox 13 spoke with a community activist who says unresolved poverty in the minority community is causing the pandemic to claim Black lives.
Lives are in the balance. We don't have time to keep kicking cans down the road.
Fisher says mobile testing is needed in communities where transportation is an issue. He also wants race to be included in the testing data so that medical experts can handle the pandemic across all communities. There are now 500,000 more COVID-19 test swabs right here in the Mid-South. The 164th Airlift Wing arrived with vital supplies at the Memphis Air National Guard last night. The testing swabs were made in Italy and delivered within 48 hours. This mission is also a public-private partnership with FedEx. They'll distribute them locally and across the nation.
The virus is new to all of us and where that spread is taking place.
The wing commander says this is one of 9 missions like this. Closing the gates to keep cars out this Sunday. That's what Shelby Farms plans to do to limit the number of people in the park and keep large crowds from gathering. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre live this morning at Shelby Farms. And Jeremy, this is one of the busiest weekends for Shelby Farms.
Yeah, it's going to be a big news.
All right, thank you, Jeremy. So far, 76 people in Mississippi have died from the coronavirus. The number of COVID-19 deaths in the Magnolia State is close to the total number of deaths in Tennessee, but Mississippi only has half the number of confirmed cases. Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves is concerned about the growing death rate and has his eye on another troubling issue, unemployment. Reeves says more than 8,000 new unemployment claims have been filed. He says the Mississippi Department of Employment Security doubled its staff to handle the workload.
We're automating a lot of the processes. They're money.
Reeves says the money isn't based on when you get through the system, but more so on when you lost your job. Ole Miss makes a drastic move that could impact football season. The chancellor announcing Thursday that all in-person activities are canceled through August 1st. This includes all athletics and academic programs on the Oxford, Tupelo, South Haven, Boonville, and Granada campuses. Fall camps typically start in early August. This is the first SEC school to make this decision. No word yet on if any other schools will make the same one. Now, check this out. Overnight, the mighty lights on the Big River Crossing and Hernando de Soto Bridge shined bright blue. The blue is to honor healthcare workers as part of the Light It Blue campaign, which is supposed to be a symbol of solidarity and hope. Happening right now, LAX is lighting up blue to salute millions of workers on the front line of the coronavirus pandemic. Here's a live look at the airport right now. All 15 of the towers to the entrance of the airport are blue this morning in hopes of spreading some love to those frontline workers. There are more than 5 mobile food bank pantries in the Mid-South happening today. Fox 13 is committed to giving you this information at least twice an hour right here on Good Morning Memphis. Now go ahead, take a look at your screen here. The first begins at 9 a.m. at Iglesia Nueva Dirección on Knight Road. At 10 a.m., the Holy Temple Cathedral of Deliverance at Mill Branch Road, New Bellevue Ministries, and the Greater Southside Missionary Baptist Church. And at 11, New Direction on Winchester Road. We'll keep reminding you about today's mobile food pantries throughout Good Morning Memphis. New this morning, if you're homebound or disabled and you need help getting food, if you live in Shelby County, you can call 211. This is a free 24-hour service so you can get the help that you need.
17.
A local child making sure kids in the Mid-South celebrate Easter this weekend, where his Easter basket giveaway will be today. But first, 14 Shelby County Sheriff's Office employees test positive for coronavirus. Up next, a live report with details on the cleaning procedures that are now underway.